Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person. Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
好唔安全咁樣。咁啊，嗰度有 BT 呢個問題，基本上係多餘嘅。你問咗嗰個之後就係啦。不過照睇睇啦。
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
第一次以嚟我有個問題，咁嗰啲避難所即係佢哋去啲屋企入面唔會有 BT 嘅咩？呢個又一直都係諗過呢個問題啊！仲有別的原因嗎？睇埋先啊。
That was one reason. You got more?
I do, and this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. Something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
我唔撈，交俾我，咁啊冇法啦，唔撈嘅梗係唔得啦。唔撈冇故事啊，真係。
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lulo? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Like babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
第一張 Sam， 但係除咗照顧小路之外，冇加開多啲條件。老實講，哇！呢套裝備。
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring? Huh.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management.
I see now.
This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Okay.
We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
我記得好似一個掣可以擺晒落身度，唔使話逐個逐個搞嘅。誒，仲有個槍套袋添喎，手槍嘅話。嗱，呢度算啦，冇乜所謂嘅。睇先，而家重量都先40幾，上係120，呢嚿係幾？呢個唔係好重，都加埋上去。 梯就擺住側邊先啦。
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
跟住就係咯，自動擺貨啊嘛，呢、個啊嘛，三個人係啦，同你整理好。好，跟住就冇啦。點樣睇先？
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
可唔可以兜路先？係規劃路線。但可唔可以兜路？嗱呢度佢呢度唔知係咪過，可能未必過到，可能真係焗住你穿過去。而家呢度都仲可以有公路行，即係呢度唔知唔係喎，呢度唔係公路河嚟喎。啊，點樣規劃法可以？哦，就咁啊！哦，記得，不過實際冇乜用，真係。真係冇乜用，我記得可以用過，因為我哋大部分玩嘅咧都係直線鏟過去成嘅啦。我記得啦啊！
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route. Commencing route.
大概去到呢度先啦，係啦，跟住呢度到時睇下咩範圍咩情況啦就。最重要有冇車俾我？不過應該冇咁快有車嘅就。
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow.
又食蟲蟲。
Hungry?
No.
啊？咁細個食得咩？
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile into trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to